Jim Gordon never gave up on anything. That's why Gotham City is still here. It's why I'm still here. And I've known for a while now that someday, like him, I'd have to work with you. I've seen plenty of criminals in my career, but nothing could have prepared me for this.
Well, well, if it isn't Brat Girl.
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water, and the sharks are circling. They're all making their move.
Play nice.
But we aren't going to give up.
A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it! See you at the premiere.
I need your help. Your skills. Your knowledge. Your adaptability. You got my back?
Oh, boys!
This biopic is based on a true story. My story. Soon, the world will feel the cold as I do.
I got one last little surprise for you.
Come to watch the show, Red Hood.
Nah, I'm just here to kick your ass.
We're joining Nightwing, also known as Dick Grayson, midway through the game's story as he patrols our city. All of the Knights can unlock heroic ways of getting around the city. For Nightwing, it's his glider, the Flying Trapeze. The Regulators' gang are engaged in a hacking crime, so it's time to bring some vigilante justice to the bad people. Each crime in Gotham Knights plays like a mini-game mode with rules and optional objectives. Nightwing's fighting style is acrobatic. He ping-pongs around the battlefield. While you can play the whole game solo, you can also protect Gotham in co-op with a friend. Here's Red Hood. Red Hood gained new abilities after being resurrected by an assassin cult. Here, he uses Mystical Leap to move across the rooftops, springboarded by his own soul energy. Successful attacks and dodges build up my momentum bar below, and timing my strikes and combos correctly makes it build faster. Once the bar is full, heroes can unleash powerful abilities. Red Hood's ranged attacks are a little louder. He fires non-lethal rounds that still do a lot of damage. Here's Red Hood's barrage ability, which deals piercing damage to interrupt armored attacks. The UI you're seeing can be customized to your preferences. What's on screen is what I like, but you can set it the way you like.
Perfect attack, Nightwing!
Now that we've prevented the Regulators from stealing data, let's follow Red Hood for a bit. The Bat-Cycle is usable by all heroes in Gotham Knights. Let's watch Red Hood chase down a smuggling van in Southside neighborhood. Red Hood can unlock the ability to attach a bomb to thrown opponents, so he can detonate it with a shot later. It's a pretty good time.
Red Hood! Let's get at you.
Now we're back at the Belfry, the hero's home base. This next sequence is from early in the game, as we're just discovering the Court of Owls. The Bat computer runs the map of the city and lets us pursue challenges and advance the story. Nightwing is tracking his next story mission, investigating the Old Powers Club. The workbench is where we go to upgrade our equipment, making sure that we're ready for each new challenge through the game. Players find blueprints and crafting materials by taking on missions and fighting crime. Each blueprint has different stats, giving the player a wide range of cool choices for their individual strategy and style. Gear with mod slots is better because mod chips power up gameplay properties. At this point in the story, our characters are still processing the loss of Batman.
You could visit him.
I could what?
He went to yours when... You could visit his grave.
You haven't.
I'm not the one staring at the... You know.
Sometimes you're an idiot, Grayson.
Players can unlock fast travel to get around the city in a hurry with the Fast Bat.
Belfry, got anything court-related?
Court of Owls. A secret society as old as Gotham itself. Run the city behind closed doors. According to the old poem, anyway.
Okay, but how does that line up with what Penguin said?
If this all-powerful court really is out there, they might be the ones getting all those creeps out of Blackgate. Which means they've been getting away with murder for centuries.
I hear you. Fingers crossed we'll learn more at the Powers Club.
It's time for Nightwing to sneak into court territory. Stealth is always an advantage.
I'm in.
Be careful. Let us know if you find anything.
They have a few guards.
Your long lunch too, huh?
I'm not complaining. Nice to get a break once in a while.
So what do you think the poor bastard did?
What poor bastard? As far as I know, I just got a longer break.
Poor bastard. Wonder what that means.
Every hero has unique takedowns and finishing moves. Ambush strikes are faster than silent takedowns, but make more noise.
Now I can rummage in peace.
Augmented reality vision helps the heroes solve puzzles and investigate mysteries.
AR shows a trail of blood. I wonder what else it can see. There's something under the floor. The hatch is connected to some kind of network. There's gotta be a way to open it.
Here we see Nightwing's elemental shockwave ability. It interrupts enemy armored attacks and deals elemental status effects.
Try this.
Cryostatus freezes an enemy, taking them out of the fight for a while.
And done. A hidden staircase. That can't be good.
Shit, what's he doing here? I got something for you. Heads up. You don't need to tell me.
For anybody wondering how this fight looks with Red Hood, check this out.
Kill the intruders first. Then you can think about the reward.
How's about this?
Red Hood takes on a Talon Gladiator here, one of the Court of Owls' engineered superhuman assassins.
Oh yeah, here we go.
How's about this?
Wherever this belongs to must be in bad shape. Better hurry. That must be whoever they kidnapped.
Wait up! Look at me! I made a mistake! It won't happen again! Please!
All units at Elliott Center. Air support inbound. Hostiles opening fire on upper floors. Air support, can you do a fly around?
Freeze has recently returned to Gotham with a mysterious agenda that involves manipulating the weather to flash freeze the city.
We need a way to get through that ice.
An important goal for Gotham Knights was that players can play all of the game, either solo or in two-player co-op.
He wants a fight. He'll get it.
We need a
Robin's learned how to access the Justice League satellite for short-range teleportation.
How are we supposed to stop Ice Gun?
Meanwhile, Batgirl has mastered some more familiar techniques. And developed a few new ones of her own.
Montoya here. Heard you're down there having some fun.
Fun's one word for it.
Just a heads up, that chopper's under orders to fire on anything that moves inside.
The Gotham City Police. Drop your weapons or we will open fire. Returning fire!
The storm is getting worse. You need to hurry and find a way inside Elliott Center.
The GCPD chopper made that part easy. This doesn't look up to code. If anyone asks, I meant to do that.
I won't say a word.
Tours were still going on when Freeze came through.
Those poor people. They didn't stand a chance.
Gotham Knights is built to let players approach each challenge with their preferred style and their preferred build.
You know how cold it is up there, right? You want to die of exposure? Be my guest.
This'll only take a second.
Check it out. What the hell is she? Keep them occupied.
Safest time to take the elevator.
You'd rather take the stairs?
These cables on the floor. Guaranteed they lead to Freeze. Belfry, status.
Countless dead, and the temperature's still falling.
We need to stop this. Now.
Belfry wasn't kidding about this storm.
Almost there.
I see the weather machine. Ready with the disruptor.
That thing's drawing so much power.
Field disruptors in place. It's charging.
Get away from my storm engine!
Is that what you're calling it? You don't want to be on the roof when this disruptor goes off. Trust me.
Irrelevant!
I already have what I need. The storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it.
We'll see about that.
You cannot run from me!
An important element of Gotham Knights is that as the player increases in power and ability, their foes keep pace. So confronting a villain like Mr. Freeze can be a very different proposition at level 5 or at level 15. And not just in terms of stats, but in the kinds of attacks and defenses they bring to bear. And that was just a short peek at Gotham Knights. We're going to have more to show you in the future.
Being dead, then brought back to life. It changed me. Some days I barely feel human, let alone a better man. But Gotham City needs me.
Almost got it!
This is what I trained for. Bruce gave me purpose. And I'll go to hell and back to see it through.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe. No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
I got this, Bruce.
Gotham City likes to keep you guessing. It's hard to imagine a Robin without a Batman, but I guess it's up to me to figure that out. You've got this, Robin. Using teleportation tech from the Justice League satellite, I bet I could zap myself short distances in a fight. Bruce always told me to believe in myself, that I had what it takes. Let's prove him right. This is it. This is how Robin wins.
If there's one thing I've learned about Gotham City, it's that people need symbols. Something to believe in.
What was that?
Protecting people runs in my veins.
Take it out!
No matter what alias I go by. That's who I am. That's who I'll always be. Gotham has called, and I have answered.
Don't be rude! Mama's talking here.
Right before you start the Harley end-of-arc boss fight, which takes place in Gotham Hospital. Up until this moment, you've been pursuing Harley, you've been trying to figure out what she's up to. But of course, this is Harley Quinn, and she's up to no good in Gotham, and living your best life in this case means doing murderous and violent things. Right before the boss fight starts, you've finally figured out which part of the hospital she's in, and you're about to confront Harley about everything that she's been up to.
Well, that's how you're controlling them. Give it.
Nuh-uh. My toy.
Your game is over, Harley.
As if. This has been in the works since Blackgate. Welcome to my party!
Pretty boring party. Especially for you.
That's because I haven't lit a candle! Now, let's play Nightbot. That's the ticket.
You ready?
Don't be shy. I wanna play. me! Incoming! Why don't you come a bit closer? You and pulling back. I like it. I almost forgot about my special surprise.
Harley!
Mama's got some stuff to do. You make sure to keep him here. Bye! Get ready to eat the floor! Incoming! Did you miss me? This is it!
Try this!
Here we go!
Get ready! I'm gonna show you some moves!
I'm coming in! What you want? Good! I'm taking you down! Not fast enough! Are we having fun yet? Get ready to eat the floor!
I thought you'd be more aggressive in person!
Party foul!
Need to do this!
What the hell did I do?
You need to get out of here. Fast!
Hey! Where you going? You can't leave yet! You were having fun!
Party's over, Hearts.
Party's not over until I say it is!
For more from our Gotham Knights IGN first, check out the first 16 minutes of gameplay or how the developers built their Gotham City on 400 years of history. Gotham Knights may have 4 characters to choose from, but in truth there are dozens of ways to make them fit your chosen playstyle. In this video we're going to show you just this, with gameplay of 2 completely different high-level Red Hood builds.
We made the decision, the Gotham Knights collectively were working together, and they were reflecting this notion of the Bat family. So our Red Hood, we wanted him to be aligned with the intentions of the rest of the family in that sense. He's still an angrier person, especially at the start of the story, but we wanted them all to be on board with the general notion that we are in walking the path of Batman after his death. All of them are on board with the non-lethal strategy. So the marksman tree is kind of self-explanatory. It's really about dealing more damage at range. Red Hood is our most range-focused character out of the Gotham Knights, so a lot of his abilities focus on, I have guns with non-lethal rounds, and I would like to make them as damaging as possible while remaining non-lethal.
Heads up. I know that one hurt. There. That's it. This is it. That's how that works. Bet they wish they never got out of bed today.
The Brawler skill tree is about melee combat, but more importantly, it's about powering up the fact that Red Hood is our largest character, and he's got the best grab and throw mechanics in Gotham Knights. That's a really, sort of brutal hand-to-hand focused skill tree. So if you're into that style of play, it's a great place to invest early to get the most out of Red Hood.
Stop now! Just taking your business elsewhere. Hey, look, more scumbag looking for a beating. Here comes the boom. Guess I really pissed them off. I'm gonna clip him. Missed.
Yeah, I bet that hurts.
That was just a taste of the different ways you can build out your chosen hero in Gotham Knights. Stay tuned later this week where we'll be digging into skill trees and how they work. For more from our Gotham Knights IGN First, check out the first 16 minutes of gameplay or how the developers built their Gotham City on 400 years of history. Gotham Knights will include a lot of superhero suits for your characters to wear, and we're about to show you the designs for 28 of them. From suits inspired by classic cartoons, to a set designed by a bona fide comic book legend. Developer WB Montréal has drawn from DC's rich history, but created some truly new ideas for how Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing and Red Hood could look in their take on the Batman universe. As part of IGN First, we spoke to the suit's creators about the unusual way they were designed, how they'll work in game, how they can be customized, and more. First, it's important to realise that Gotham Knights makes a distinction between gear, which is equipment you earn that purely changes your stats, and suit styles, the cosmetic look of your character that also come with stat boosts. We're showing off suit styles here, and the key to the philosophy here is that while elements of them can be customised, you can't mix and match between different suits.
Player expression for us is very important. but we wanted to make sure that we could harness that in a way that allowed for a degree of clarity and unity to the look of all of these different suits and suit styles.
We wanted the liberty to make suit styles that were different from one another enough that they all had their own really strong personality. And to do that, we wanted to make sure that you always looked cool. You didn't want to end up with a Red Hood that like looks kind of sketchy because you made bad fashion choices. Red Hood is supposed to be always cool.
There will be 11 different suit style sets in Gotham Knights at launch, making up 44 individual suits in total. In order to get as many varied and eye-catching designs as possible, the character art team looked far beyond their studio walls for inspiration.
We knew we wanted to create this wide range of suit styles with a lot of distinct looks, so I think we took an approach that was pretty unique to this project. We started with our internal team, but we also searched for a bunch of artists that would have styles that kind of synced up with what we were looking for. Basically looked on the internet, various websites, various people's portfolios, various social medias, and then we ended up having artists from Germany, France, Korea, Japan, US, all contributing to generating ideas for these suit styles.
That was very exciting for us because several of those different suit styles were happening at the same time. So we will get a work in progress update from one artist, say from Germany, and then the next day we'll get something from Korea, for instance. So for us, it was really interesting to see each artist's personal taste and their take on the suit styles that we chose for them. For instance, like the Beyond one, like the artist, his portfolio is already looking somewhat like easily, I would say 70% close to what we were looking for. So that gave us a sort of like the initial confidence.
And I feel like you get awesome results when you ask someone for their own kind of personal style a little bit. You tend to get like more passion, more it flows better for them, I think.
Designing the suit styles for Gotham Knights was a true collaborative effort, with DC of course having its own input. This relationship apparently wasn't a restrictive one though, but one that encouraged experimentation.
I mean, working with DC on these suit styles, I mean, it's a partnership for sure, and it starts in the early stages of the character designs. We share very early sketches with them, get kind of a buy-in, like, this is the direction we're heading. What do you think? Are you cool with this overall direction? Yeah, it was a fantastic relationship. Like most of the time, we were encouraged to explore how would this look on my desk. Was something they were imagining, or we heard more than once. If we all agreed, we all want this as a collectible sitting on my desk, then we were moving forward.
While every suit style's overall design is somewhat fixed, each one comes with customizable elements, further letting the player tinker with the look of their chosen hero.
Our decision was, when we make a suit style, we will let you customize parts as we design. We will let you apply colorways because we know where they go on each individual suit. And we will let you swap suit styles, but we don't mix parts from one suit style to another because it would end up with very strange overlapping parts. And we just wanted to make sure that we could always provide a high quality.
Within each suit style, we have 4 elements that are customizable: the cowl, the logo, gauntlets, and boots, plus the colorway.
So for example, you might like a minimalist version of the mask because you want to see the character and you think the character should have their face exposed or be able to see their hair or be able to see their eyes. There may be a version of the cowl that gives you more of the kind of the scary white slit eyes, right? Or you might want to have a version that completely covers the face and gives you a much kind of more intimidating visage as you're building your character up into this kind of new Dark Knight.
I know that when I craft a blueprint that says year 1 suit style on it, that's what it's going to look like. Now, if I decide later on that I would like to continue to look like that, even though I have a new suit blueprint from a different style, and it's cool and I love all the stats, but I don't like it as much as my year 1 suit style appearance, I can actually transmog over top of that suit style. They're sort of thematically connected to the story as you play, and you keep getting blueprints dropped to you by completing crimes and unlocking different beats of the story. As you get that stuff and as you decide what to craft, every different suit has a suit style. You can choose what you like the most. You can choose what stats you like the most. And occasionally, if you're like, I really want to override the look of that suit, you can use a transmog to apply it.
Transmogs are changes to your appearance that don't affect stats. One of these comes courtesy of one of the artists most synonymous with the world of Batman, Jim Lee.
Getting those first sketches back, like really rough idea sketches, you know, from Jim Lee. Like it's pretty cool to see someone's process that's at that stage, like in their career and stuff like that. And
yeah, it's not often you get the opportunity to see something like at a very rough stage at the beginning of the process, and also those suits are so classic. At that point we explore all the different range of suits, and we know this one is a callback. It's a lot of players going to be really loving this.
Jim Lee even got a glimpse of the team's original designs, a real pinch me moment for the team.
It feels good.
Anecdotally, we've heard a few like that it's looking good, that he likes it. He's seen a few of our character concepts, I know.
Colorways are that extra layer on top that really allow for your hero to stand apart from the rest. They range vastly in the amount they differ from each knight's classic colours as well.
The majority of our colorways are familiar to the brand, or ones that you kind of expect, or tweaks of them, or maybe different versions we've seen in comics or other media. And then we'll have a section of these colorways that is kind of a muted set, so maybe some blacked out ones or grays and whites. And then we have a small section which is the unexpected ones. These are ones that are pushing the envelope.
Yeah, they're definitely out there. There are a few of them. Sometimes I play the build and like, these are colorful combinations. Yeah.
But surprisingly, like these are the ones I always see people playing with. People are loving the ability to put on these like crazy colorways.
Offers a lot of choices, right?
A red hood that isn't exactly red may raise a few eyebrows, but that's the point. Gotham Knights encourages you to change up the designs of your knights to find your own favourites amongst the plethora of options available. Everyone will find a specific suit style that speaks to them when the game launches on October 25th. As for the character art team, they have theirs already.
I'm gonna go with Night Ops Red Hood, I think. Something about it appeals to me.
I love that set. The entire set is so unique because it's from like one artist from Germany, and he's great. We love his work, and so that set was just like one of those fresh take. Because you remember when they come in, and then you remember, okay, there's something really nice about them, something special.
It was early too.
For me, man, this is tough.
You got to pick one of the ones you did.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna pick the Red Hood version of Shinobi.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because it's so different and it's just striking from a design point of view, and I love it for that.
Solid choice.
Thank you.
If you want to see these suit styles in full detail, make sure to head to IGN.com, where we have a slideshow gallery with each one. And for more from Gotham Knights, check out the opening 16 minutes of gameplay, and make sure to stick with IGN for more exclusive content throughout August.